Are you there, Pops? Or have you
I swear to God, StreamYard just fucking hates me, man.
got there?
It's like playing at 10 windows. I don't know what's going on here.
Hmm.
I don't. I can't turn it all up. I don't. Man, StreamYard's just like really pushing my buttons right now. Are we even live? 'Cause I can't
Well,
even get us.
I can hear you, and it says little red bit at the top left-hand side of my screen.
Oh, I wonder if they're going to let us come out here. Oh, they do. But look,
Oh, there you are.
come out and it changes the background. StreamYard,
Yeah,
fix your shit.
yeah, that's a different picture to know. Oh, there you
Jeez.
are.
You can't push a button in StreamYard without something else happening.
No,
It's like
I know.
fix your crap, people. You charge $1,000 a month, and then you do, or $1,000 a year, and then people can't even use your damn service. Fix it, man.
Oh dear, hard work, isn't it?
Just driving me crazy, man. And it doesn't just happen to me; it happens to everybody.
All right, so it's not just you then.
No, you're like people. They click on something, overlay or something, and something else happens instead. Or they
Yeah,
change the layout, and something else happens instead. And it's like, man,
it
like
sounds a
right
bit
there.
like. I was going to say it sounds a bit like eBay because they keep changing layouts on their website, and that confuses the hell out of me. Why can't they just leave it alone?
Yeah. And like this, when it's like they give you all these layouts so you have different, because you
Yeah,
have different things going on, right? You want to
yeah,
share,
yeah.
you got that one, you got different ones, right? But
That's right.
when you click on that, it'll change the background. And it's like that they really need to fix this thing for the amount of money they charge people.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just like
absolutely.
everybody. It's just like everything that's big. Once it gets big, they don't care
Yeah,
about the customer anymore. They don't care about
no,
the product anymore. They made their million and they're moving on. Yeah, well, the
yeah.
rest of us got to use the crap you're selling us. So fix it. Jesus, you can't even go to their like Facebook group and say anything. They'll block you.
Oh, right, okay.
I've been there, made suggestions, and they're like, send me some crappy message about we can't post that, and it's like, why? Because it makes you look bad. What?
Oh
StreamYard,
dear.
I'm talking to you. We paid a lot of money for this. Fix your crap, man. Fix it.
That's it, Pops. That's it. Mm.
Makes me
Well,
angry.
our clocks changed last night, so I'm back on 4 o'clock here.
Oh, cool, cool. We ain't got to
My
worry about that no more.
that's my time, of course.
Yeah, it's good because we've been dealing with that
Yeah,
the last couple of weeks too, and
yeah.
it was
It only
crazy.
lasted it it only lasted 2 weeks,
Right.
between yours changing and mine changing.
Yeah, I had to a couple other people I had to make sure catch them ahead of time and fix that too.
That's the one.
So I want to
Yeah.
start out. I want to start out with the main event. Yo,
Well, that's exactly what I was thinking that we were going to do, because at least if we start with the main event, people know what's what.
yep, more than 30
You know?
something.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I was going to say, by the way, just while I remember, I don't know when your Easter is, but it's here next weekend, so I'll probably be doing other things. So I just thought I'd mention that in advance.
Yeah, it's probably here next week too. I'm pretty sure Easter is a
Right.
universal holiday.
Yeah, I thought it was. I wasn't 100% sure if you got it at the same time as we get it, because our Easter moves around every year. So
Yeah,
sometimes it's in March, sometimes it's in April.
yep, ours does that too.
Right. Okay, then.
But it says ours is Sunday, April 5th.
Yeah, that's right, which is next Sunday, Pops.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah. So So I won't be around next Sunday, but obviously I'll be around the Sunday after that.
Yeah, I probably won't be doing much next Sunday either.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Right. So shall I start?
You may begin. For everybody,
Okay.
we are doing Avengers number 53.
Yeah, this is a crossover, if you remember, from last week when it was the X-Men comic.
Yes.
And the story continues in Avengers 53, as you just said. So as you can see, it's got on the cover the Avengers versus the X-Men. Enough said. So I don't think you need to say any more than that, do you, really? So you've got Goliath, Hawkeye, Black Panther, the Wasp, you've got Jean Grey, Cyclops, Iceman, Beast, and the Angels in the middle this time. So anyway, we'll move on. So as you can see, the title of this splash page is In Battle Joined. And there's a quick recap in case anybody's forgotten from last time, but let all who begin this epic know the young mutant known as Cyclops, leader of the mystery-shrouded X-Men, has escaped from his cell on the island fortress of Magneto, and having defeated Quicksilver in pitched combat, suddenly gazes upwards to behold the Avengers. So, as you can see, it says that's presenting the now classic Avengers X-Men battle that took place in Avengers 53. Little note at the bottom. So anyway, Hawkeye's saying, let's just say it ain't strawberry alarm clock. And Goliath is saying, look, there's Cyclops standing over the fallen Pietro. But why? And Black Panther chips in by saying there should be no reason for you to fire Hawkeye unless the youth before us resists. And this is brought to you by Stanley, Roy Thomas writer, John Buscema artist, and this one's going to flip you. And there's also some an upside down box that I'm trying to read upside down, so it might be a bit tricky, but I think it says at least that's what hapless George Tusker Artisimer, literally. So I'm not sure why that's upside down, but never mind. Okay. If he moves, drop him. You heard the man, Junior. Keep those mitts away from you, Visor. I don't care if you characters are the true Avengers or robots of Magneto's, but nobody tells an X-Man what to do. Yup. Brack. Nobody.
Nobody. He just always getting in trouble.
Oh yes. So anyway, Black Panther is saying he has control studs in the palms of his hands as well as on his mask. I saw him clench one fist a certain way to open his visor. So the Panther must strike before he can act again.
Slam! Give him the body slam. I like it. The body slam.
That's definitely a body slam. Now keep silent, my young friend, and listen. All we ask is that you lead us to Magneto without delay. Our quarrel is with him, not with you. Will you do it? And Cyclops is thinking, my head's spinning around like a top. This must be some sort of trick of Magneto's to recapture me. It's the only possible answer. But he says, maybe I will. And then splack. But don't hold your breath while you're waiting. By the way, tell Magneto to dress his flunkies up like real Avengers next time. Instead of Hercules, he sends you, whom I don't know from Adam. And in the box below, it says, and he doesn't either, because Sykes been too busy being a prisoner lately to have read the last issue of Avengers. Stickler for accuracy, Stan. And as for the Goliath or Giant Man or whatever he's called these days, he won't be so tall without anything to stand on.
Oh.
And he says, hold it, lad, you're making a big mistake. Too late. He blasted the ledge right out from under me. It's a tap. Another sound effect. Well, there's one on that page as well, Splack. I presume you saw that one.
Tap? I don't know what that is.
I think it's Splack, S-P-L-A-K, Splack.
Okay, I was thinking of the other one. Yeah, you got Splack and Zatap.
The tap. Yeah. So anyway, he's thinking to himself, hope that will delay those bogus Avengers while I try to rescue the other X-Men. And yet, Hawkeye and Goliath look like the real McCoy. But they can't be. Or else why did they treat me like an enemy a moment ago? Why? Long about now, we figure half of us, Marveldom Assembled, is asking the self-same question. So let's go back in time, approximately 1 hour, shall we? 2, this little jump is going to shatter all existing skydiving records. The only thing I've got to worry about is bumping into an angel. And he says, hey, what in the heck is that over my right shoulder? The next instant, by one of the uncanny coincidences which exist in real life even more abundantly than in fiction, our free-falling friend does indeed behold an angel, though not precisely the kind he had in mind. It's a guy with wings, flying, and he's moving like a rocket. So, anyway, it says, then as suddenly as it appeared, the amazing apparition vanishes. That shook me up so bad I panicked and opened my chute. I've heard of rapture of the depths, but not of the heights. Man, is the Civil Aeronautics Board going to hear about this? But since this mag isn't called Seymour the Skydiver, what say we change our point of view a bit? Try to avoid being seen by flying as high as I dared. If Magneto learns I'm going to the Avengers for help, no, it's too horrible to consider. Yet, even as the bird-like X-Man lands atop a certain well-known mansion, that's the alarm going off. Listen, Hawkeye, that alarm's coming from the vehicle center. You've got to, Man Mountain. It's probably another your buddies like the Grim Reaper resulted in the loss of 17 lives on the TV. And now a word from our sponsor. And as Goliath stops by the modernly equipped gym, let's go to T'Challa. If your arm's feeling up to par again, it looks like your first duty as a full-fledged Avenger will be to help stop a housebreaking. Still, I'm betting it's no common second-story man we have trapped. All soreness from my slight wound is gone, my friend. Lead the way. The Panther follows. Seconds later, as a metal wall panel slides back, it reveals, holy Hannah, we've hit the jackpot. It's one of the X-Men, the Angel. Okay, so as a burglar, I make a good elephant. Now turn off those blasted beams. They're singeing my wings. You've got it, son. Now, what's your beef? For the moment, we'll assume that you were just in too much of a hurry to knock and that you weren't trying to sneak up on us. Always, everywhere the X-Men go, the same maddening distrust of mutants. Sometimes I think Quicksilver had the right idea when he signed up with Magneto. Quicksilver, Magneto, those are two for whom we are searching. Do you know where they are? Do I know where? Mister, I'm not sure who you're supposed to be in that Halloween zoot suit, but if you want somebody to lead you to Magneto and his crew, I'm your boy. And that crew still includes Wanda and Pietro. You just made yourself a deal, but how? I'll explain why we're winging above the Atlantic, Goliath. We have got to move out. Just let me whisper a little message into the intercom first, namely, Avengers assemble. By the way, Angel, I am T'Challa, also called the Panther. I joined the Avengers only a few days ago. Charmed, but excuse me if I save my congrats till I see if you survive your baptism of fire.
What's that all about? Hey, I'm the new guy. I only just joined up.
That's it.
Nobody cared.
No, that's very true. Then, as a portion of the roof springs open, I just got here, Hank, and Hawkeye said you might need us. Nothing on the boob tube, but soap operas anyway. You're a faker, bowslinger, and I know it. I saw you dodging my footsteps to see if I needed help. Let's get cracking. Next, noiseless engines designed by Tony Stark come to life, and the colourful quintet is airborne. Now, Angel, if only you can locate that island you mentioned. I share a few other qualities with birds beside my wings, Avenger, including my sense of direction. Don't worry, we'll find it. And the baseball team or whoever it is that's playing are all gazing up, wondering what's going on up there.
That's real football right there, Dave.
Yeah, sure is.
That's real football.
Football. I meant to say football, not baseball. Right. And within half an hour, Magneto's Island, dead below. There was a metal fortress on that peak when I escaped, but it must be retractable. Still, there should be several entrances. Before landing, though, let's try to monitor any radio signals you might be sending to other evil mutants. I have it, Goliath. Yet the monitor is reacting strangely, its needle spinning wildly, as if something on the aero car was sending signals. But what could... Wait. Wasp, what in blue blazes are you? How did that thing get attached to my wing? It's a little late for that bit, isn't it, Angel? Look, all of you here, hidden beneath his feathers, some sort of electric bug designed to spy upon our conversations. The Angel must be in league with Magneto.
Oh, here we go.
We can't be sure till we tally up the score, T'Challa, but meanwhile, this is one little bird that isn't going to do any more telling for the duration. Let me go. You're wrong. I'm on your side. Your loyalty kind of chokes us up, pal. Hang loose, heroes. Oh, Hawkeye's taking this buggy down. Scant seconds afterward, as the silent ship glides to a halt on the waves below, well, we've made scrap out of our foe's little eavesdropping apparatus. Still, there may be others around, and Magneto is now forewarned. If only we could be certain what we're walking into. Is that all you want, Tall Socks? Sheesh, why didn't you say so? My spanking new I Spy special ought to be just what the Sawbones ordered. Let's see what it picks up when I shoot it into that phony-looking crevasse. Almost at once, feast your contact lenses on that, people. Pietro and Cyclops, yakking it up like old army buddies. If that doesn't prove the X-Men have joined Maggie's little sewing circle, nothing will. And that's another reference to now at last, you know the startling secret of that arrow on page 9, panel 5 of this month's X-Men. Enough said. Smooth, sane Stan, as you remember the arrow from last week, Pops.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. All right, Angel. Here's where we part company for a while, but we'll see you later here. That you will, Avenger, perhaps when you least expect it. And now, with those ominous bon mots hanging in the air, our Raspodic recap comes to an end, and we return to the foreboding present, and, at long last, behold our vengeful villain. The Avengers have taken the bait. They've let the Angel lead them here, just as I wanted. A few minutes more, and they shall be in my power. And Toad says, but Master, what if your ingenious plan fails? After all, they found the monitor I planted on the Angel before we let him escape. You brainless, cowering Caliban, don't you realize that I desired them to find it? Now, they and the X-Men, who might otherwise be allies, will be at each other's throats. So look, there on the screen, they're coming closer. Of course they are, Dolt, because I want them to. Let them penetrate deeper, ever deeper into my rock-bound fortress. for they shall never again emerge into the sunlight. And wonders thinking, if only Peter were here, he'd know what part we should play in this grim drama. Where is he? Why isn't he at my side? And Toad saying, I don't like this, Master. We should have been satisfied to have captured the X-Men, our real enemies. Such whimperings are for craven cowards like you, Toad, not for Magneto. The Avengers have opposed me as well, and so must die. But Master, what if... Oh, away, you spineless gargoyle.
Yeah,
I can stand no more of your mealy mouth whining. And you've got a little swap on there.
I don't know how Toad lived through the first two issues of comics he was in. I really don't.
I know. Yeah. So anyway, carries on. Why do you always strike me, Master? I, who alone am truly loyal to our cause. I, who have stood by you when all other proved faithless. Because I don't need your loyalty, fool. What can your frog-like powers avail me? I've kept you around because you are so laughingly, fawningly pitiful. But you are rapidly ceasing even to amuse me. I warn you, keep silent while I observe the Avengers further, or you'll everlastingly regret it. Don't bully him anymore, Magneto, please.
Oh,
if
Wanda.
only I had not... Sorry?
I said, oh, Wanda.
Yeah. So anyway.
Why is she defending the Toad now? What is she? Everybody's
Yeah, I know. So she's thinking, if only I had not lost my mutant hex power. Have no fear, Scarlet Witch. One day soon, Magneto shall know who his true friends are. Mark my words, he shall know. Just then, turning back to the screen, the evil mutant sees, hope Cyclops' optic blast didn't hurt you. Oh, hey, what's bugging you? You are, Big Mouth, always playing top dog. For my money, you couldn't lead beans to Boston, so let go. This is no time for dissension in our ranks, Avengers, not when Magneto may be nearby. You can keep out of this, T'Challa.
The new guy, voice of reason.
Yeah, that's it. You nothing, Dig. Sorry, I can't reach your dimpled chin, but I hope this'll do. Thack. The next moment, even as Hawkeye completes his follow-through, what? Turn loose on my fist, you mile-high meatball. Stop it, both of you, at once. Don't sweat it, Panther, I can handle them. And you too, if you try to butt in. We shall see what you can handle, Goliath, since you seem to insist. Don't block his jaw, Jungle Man, till I give him some knuckle pie. Captain America told me that those I was joining were bad-tempered, but little did I dream that no sooner would I replace him than... Did you say you replaced Cap? Your ego's a lot greater than your power, little man. Do you imagine that I could have done that to Captain America? Muff and a crunch.
Crunch into the, I guess, wooden fencing or wall or something.
Yeah, it looks like it. Cool it, Man Mountain. After all, you don't want to kill the guy. If he can't take it, he shouldn't have joined the campfire girls, not the Avengers. Perhaps you are correct. When you say I should not have become an Avenger, those who cannot govern themselves are not worthy of my allegiance. Not worthy of why, you self-centered, second-rate Tarzan? When I'm through with you, there'll be nothing left but a panther skin rug. And the Wasp chips in, save the personal fights for later, all of you. Right now, we've got to find our common enemy, Magneto. Yeah, okay, I guess you're right, honey. But my heart won't be in it.
I guess you're right.
Yes, you're right. And at that precise instant, on another level, that is what I wanted to hear. The Avengers are disgruntled. at odds with each other. Thus, now is the time for Magneto to strike. The Scarlet Witch, who has gone looking for her useless brother, thinks that I wish only to capture her former fellow Avengers, when in reality I lured them here to destroy them. And the incredible instrument of my revenge shall be the X-Men. You will have the X-Men kill the Avengers, a plan after my own heart, Master. But how will you do it, Master? How? I did not expect you to comprehend, fool. That is why I did not tell you that the devices with which you earlier bound the X-Men were designed to weaken their powers of mental resistance. With this machine, those rays shall enslave every Homo sapien on Earth. I can beam my electronic commands to them. Only the angel escaped too soon to be affected, but he no longer matters. By now, Cyclops should have freed his fellow mutants, little dreaming he was doing so for Magneto. And, as a matter of unequivocal fact, move out, X-Men. We've got to find the Avengers and join forces with them. Now that I've had a minute to think, it's obvious that Warren must have made it to them when he escaped. But then, why didn't our feathered friend accompany them here? Never mind that, Hank. Let's. Then, without warning, my head beginning to ache. Can't stand the pain. Something's happening to my mind, something frightening. Fight back, all of you. Don't. No use. It's too strong to resist. Next, with equal abruptness, the overwhelming sensations of pain and dizziness vanish, leaving the X-Men unchanged, but only outwardly. Feel better now. That was something we were going to do. Yes, we're going to find the Avengers and destroy them. That will be the soul of simplicity, Cyclops. Here they come. Can't remember. Why we hate the Avengers? What's it matter? It's either them or us. Moments later, having bound the unconscious Quicksilver into his loyalties, I made clear. Enter our awesome assemblers, only to be greeted by a startling strident cry. Kill them! Kill the Avengers! With the most palpitating pleasure, Deputy Leader. Well, that settles the matter of whether or not the X-Men have joined forces with Magneto. Perhaps, Hank, yet there is something unnatural here. I can sense it. While you're sensing it, chum, the rest of us better be fighting. This ain't going to be a taffy pool. Panther, watch out. The beast is ready to leap. The beauteous wasp was extremely perceptive eyesight. Still, that will scarcely suffice to... Batum. Your vocabulary is extremely impressive, my young friend. Now let us see if your physical prowess can match it. I think you'll find my arduous antagonist that it, too, is beyond reproach. And another womp.
Womp.
Whop. Meanwhile, the other Avengers have their own problems. Oh, Cyclops made the ceiling drop on Hank. Help him, Hawkeye. I'll be glad to, lady, as soon as I zap the Iceman into Dreamland. You've got a Zatak there. And then the next panel, it says there, that ought to, just a common garden variety ice shield, Robin Hood. You see, I'm going to delay your helping out your buddy, like, forever. And that's a splink. Then the Panther will answer Jan's call in a moment. Hug. Why all of a sudden concern for one overgrown biochemist? Didn't it ever occur to anybody that a 10-foot Avenger can take reasonably good care of himself? I thought you were finished. But one full intensity eye blast will put me back on top again. First to free my foot, and then to attack. Blast, his fist took the brunt of it. Those force beams, the pain from them is maddening. Still, I've got to make one last stab, grab his visor. The Avengers can't be beaten by a bunch of mutant turncoats. They can't be. And exactly one split second later, as the battle behemoth makes a desperate lunge at his young foe, we witness one of the most awesome tableaus in contemporary pictorial literature, as the Avengers fight the X-Men for their very lives. And Jean's thinking, Wasp is thinking, must keep out of Marvel Girls' telekinetic path, or I've had it. How in blazes do I defend myself from a human ice cube? Got you. At the point where your optic blasts are weakest, but why can't I bring myself to slug you to Kingdom Come? And T'Challa's thinking, that's it, Goliath. And Hawkeye just answered my unspoken question. This could mean the turning point, if it isn't already too late. Crack. Never been losing because we are subconsciously think of the X-Men as heroes, not as enemies. Our only hope for success is to take the offensive. You're equally agile as I, Panther, but you can't match my strength. Sheer strength is not a necessity, Beast. When you turn your opponent's own mass against him, thus, smash.
Jutto smash.
That's it. In the meantime, T'Challa's teammates have made their own individual discoveries on the road to victory. Excuse me. My head. You're tightening your grip on it. Can't take much more or I'll black out. This hurts me almost as much as you, son, but I'm afraid you leave me no choice. I've got Cool Hand Luke too gummed up to attack too. If only we knew what made him turn against us. And where's Magneto? The answer to Hawkeye's anxious queries naturally are one and the same. And a few thick metal walls away. What went wrong, Master? Did you plan this as well, for the Avengers to win? Of course not, you psychopathic simpleton. Someone cancelled the power of the electronic commands at the crucial moment. I must find out who and crush him. What, the Angel? Far from helpless, as you just witnessed. But the Avengers left you bound, helpless. Then we'll see how you fare against Magneto. Kill him, Master, before he can flee. I've done enough fleeing lately to last a lifetime, thanks. Instead, I think I'll attack for a change. And just so you don't start feeling neglected, Tory. No, you got a bit talking of a womb there. So Tom's flying everywhere there. But the young mutant possesses not the sheer power to stagger Magneto for long, and as he rises, I just know you're dying for an explanation to all this, Maggie. So maybe we shouldn't tell you we guessed the Bogon Angel was a plant, and we tied his hands loosely. Then the tiny wasp whispered our plan into his ear and told him to follow us. Later, we pretended to quarrel to lure you into a rash, ill-timed attack. Very proud of yourselves, aren't you, my friends? But you made your fatal mistake when you broached Magneto in his lair. As you shall speedily learn. Berg, you're only postponing your fate, Magneto. Wrong again, fool. My magnetic powers will hold them at bay for a few moments. Toad, pull the switch which will detonate that part of my fortress. Move, you grovelling gargoyle. Slap. Ow. He orders me to save him by exploding the chamber beyond, and strikes me as he does so. Thus has he ever rewarded my unwavering loyalty. Hurry, dolt, hurry. Yes, Master. Then, too quickly to be stopped. Toad, what are you doing? All that can be expected, Master, from a dolt. I'm turning the power to the point of no return. Within 1 minute, the entire island will be destroyed.
Yeah.
Next, racing off before the stunned Magneto can act, the Toad encounters two almost forgotten figures. I found Pietro, and he is still barely able to walk. Toad, what is... Just follow me, witch, if you value your lives. There's a ship below, a very special ship. Oh, do as he says, my sister. While above, he got away, but he won't get far. Ah, the Toad will save me, whether he wishes to or not. And so it would seem as Magneto leaping at the ship even as it rises. Yes, fool, and my magnetism shall wait. It's having no effect on the ship.
The plastic ship.
Don't you remember, Magneto? You built one ship out of non-metals just to prove you could do it. And now, Toad, stop. I am your master. No, Magneto. The Toad calls no man master ever again.
No man.
And the next agonizing instant, no, as he falls to the sea.
See, now, again, I got to pause it. Look, Magneto could have just yanked him by the iron in his body right out of the ship.
Yeah, he probably could. He probably could, yeah. So, anyway, meanwhile, 9 costume forms have clambered aboard a floating aerocar below. There go Wanda and Pietro in that rocket with the Toad. They seem to want no more of either X-Men or Avengers. I wonder if we'll ever see them again. Not if we don't move it. Grab your hats. We're shoving off. Raccoon. Suddenly, the very horizon seems racked by frenzied, fiery convulsions as an island dies. And then there is silence. The end.
Blew up. Boom. Next, the new Masters of Evil. But we won't be here for that, probably. We'll probably be doing something else.
We will be doing something else. Now, as to what else we're going to be doing, you're welcome to chip in if you have another favourite issue of something you'd like to see again and for me to read.
I did want to address a question in the chat from Chris. Now, Chris, this isn't a breakdown comic show. This is a read-along, but we got you. He wants to know if we think the Marvel method of art, then dialogue, made them better, or do you think a fully dialogue story needs to be present before? I think it depends on the team. Okay.
I think it does. Yeah.
If one guy's the creator and he's doing the writing and he's drawing, or he can draw well enough to present his idea to an artist, then he's gonna do it. Like I mean, pretty much go along with the art comes with the story as you write it.
Yeah.
But if you're somebody who has to present a story to an artist to have them do the drawing, or if you're an artist who drew some cool stuff, but you need somebody to write something around it, I don't know that either one of those are a great way to do a comic. I think it's kind of like the two. Your artist and your writer have to be in sync.
It should be a collaboration, I think, should it not?
They really got to be in sync. And like let's talk Mike Barron. He will draw out because he can kind of draw. He's just not an artist. He will draw out each panel the way he wants it to look, explaining with notes, why this is this.
Well, that's right, because a lot of artists back in the 60s kind of did it that way by making margin notes, like Jack Kirby, for example.
Yeah. So, I mean, as long as you know where the stories go, I don't know that the exact dialogue has to be there before the art, because sometimes the art might change something. There might be something in that panel that you might want to direct the viewer to, so you make sure that it points it out in print as well, or something. There may be changes to the dialogue after the art's in place.
That's it.
You know, so I mean, I think you come up with a basic story, you know, you come up with a look, and then you find somebody that can make your look happen.
Yeah, yeah, I would go along with that, Pops.
I mean, let's take Slaughterbill for instance. The stuff is all written out. It shouldn't be hard at all for a good artist to lay this into a graphic novel adaptation. You know?
True.
If you take the novel, like I'm just ignoring the graphic novels entirely for the moment. If you took the novel, Cannibal Redneck, and gave it to somebody that was that did the kind of art you like, right? Yeah. And said, if I break this down to a storyboard, could you draw what I'm thinking? You'll find that guy that can do that, you know. But you're the one that would be deciding what dialogue is going to be used, what, you know what, as opposed to what the visual shows. So you kind of, you know, it's like you said, it's got to be a collaboration for it to really be good.
Absolutely. That's exactly the way that I kind of look at it myself.
So there you go. There you have it.
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't want to ignore the question. We don't usually take questions on this show.
No, it's not often we do, is it really? You know, sort of live questions, yeah.
I mean, because we're not doing a breakdown and review. We're just doing a read-along.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
But
it's nice to get one or two comments now and again, isn't it?
Yeah. And I see you there, Matthew, popping in. Now, I want to share, we're going to step off of this. We won't be here next week. So the following week, we will have something for you.
Yes. And if nobody else can find something, I'll find something. How's that?
Chris, do you have a comic you'd like us to read, to do a read?
Yeah.
We don't mind taking requests from the audience.
No, we don't. No, it'd be nice to, you know, like sort of get one suggested that hopefully I can do. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm all down with that. Now I gotta go find this thing. We're down there. Okay.
All right.
I had to go look for it. Like I said, StreamYard is, you know, not being friendly today. I had this up earlier and got totally kicked out of StreamYard and everything changed.
Yeah.
But Dave Z-Bay, what's up, Dave?
Yeah.
Tell the people what you got here, man.
I've got 3 various Star Trek issues here. You know, just 3 odd issues that I happen to have lying around that I'm selling this time around. So yeah, there's not a great deal to say. It's just you know, like it's not a set or anything. It's just 3 odd issues that I had lying around. So I thought I'd just sell them as a 3-issue lot.
Is that Kirk and a Disco? What is it?
No, I think that's I've got a bit of a small picture, so I'm trying to make it out. It's kind of I'm only on my phone, so I can't see it too clear.
I think it's the first one.
Is it? Right.
The one with the girl on the cover and the explosions.
Yeah. I don't know where she is.
I'm trying to figure out who the characters are. That's what I'm trying to do.
I think I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure myself.
I mean, are they actual Star Trek characters, or are they like
I think they are. I think they kind of are, or maybe they're just more on the comic side. Not sure. There might be some internal art you can have a look at that might tell you a bit more.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the pictures. I'm trying to find anything that says Bones McCoy or Kirk on it.
Well, yeah.
I can't tell who the characters are. That's the deal. It's Star Trek Assignment Earth. I don't know if it's people that Kirk sent back to Earth. There's people on Earth doing weird shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's Star Trek.
Yeah. Yeah, just look at it as some kind of Star Trek spin-off story or something like that.
Yeah.
I would suggest.
And
Yeah.
we got as always, silver_surfer_1, Dave's eBay handle. And as you can see, 100% positive feedback. Over 2,500 people, 2,500 transactions.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. And also, I was going to say, I've also been selling on eBay for over 10 years now.
Yeah, and I mean, tons of stuff. You know, he's always got new stuff going up. So
yeah,
just put him in your favorites. If you buy comics, you know, put them in your favorites.
That's it. And if you're in the UK, you don't have to pay high postage costs.
Yeah, if you're over there, it's All right. Yeah. What else we got, Dave?
Well, I've got my my comic from my spinner rack. So
Dave.
You what?
Dave, meet Dave. Dave Brink, meet Dave Houston. What's up?
Oh, hi. Am I in the right place? Am I in the right place with that?
I gotta make that big. Hold on. It's G.
Right.
Oh man.
There you go.
Every youngster on earth instantly recognizes Barbara Eden.
Absolutely. And this is actually a art cover by, I think it says Jusko, Jusko or something. It might be Joe Jusko, you know, possibly, who's done the cover.
Right.
But it's quite a nice cover, that, you know, because they've got the likeness. I mean, it's not a photograph; it's a likeness of the character, and I think it's a really good cover. And this is the first issue, by the way, and it's published by Airwave Comics. I don't know if you've heard of them or not, Pops.
No, I have not.
Airwave Comics. So you've got Jeannie's bottle down here, and then, as you can see, she's materializing out the bottle. So without further ado, we'll open it up. So this is actually black and white, and it was published in 2001. So I'll just see if you can see the details there. I don't know if that's clear or not, but you've got a story by Richard Murizio and Franchio, foreign names, I can't pronounce them. Pencils by Dan DiCarlo, I know that name. George Broderick Jr. and Sid Paisley. So yeah, the cover is by Joe Jusko. I was right. It's right down there at the bottom of the credits. So yeah, this is all black and white, and it's kind of more than a cartoony style, would you say? You know, than a serious. You know, compared to the cover that looks quite like it's going to be like that. It's more kind of like you know, a more sort of simple style art, I would call that. Don't know what you would call it, Pops, but that's what I would call it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all black and white, as you can see. I'm just going to show you the right-hand pages, just makes it a bit easier. So yeah, it's got like a bit of grey tone on it, you know, with a black and white. And that's Jeannie's sister, I believe. There, I think it's Jeannie's sister. Yeah, because she was in the original series. You know, like I think I seem to recall from a long time ago. And then there's a bit more. Like I say, it's quite simple art, really. It's not, you know, like a lot of detail in it. But yeah, it's an interesting take on the program, isn't it? I reckon.
Yeah.
And I don't I don't know if this was a one-off issue or not, because it's the only one I've got. So it might have been a one-off issue. I mean, that's like just a splash page in the center of the book. It has got rusty staples though, because some comics do develop rusty staples over time.
Yeah,
So,
definitely, Dustin. It's got that Archie look.
yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, I'd say that kind of sums it up. Yeah, I think that's quite a good analogy of it. So yeah, so it's all black and white and grey tone inside. So there you go. Dedicated to Dan DiCarlo, 1919 to 2001 pops. There you go. Oh, that was the final page on that side. Yeah, 1919 to 2001. So probably made him about 80 years old or thereabouts, I'm guessing there. 1919, yeah. Yeah, roughly. Roughly about 80 or 81 pops. I'm guessing there.
Yeah.
And then we've also got a pin-up. There you go. Pin-up page. And then just an advert for a couple more comics there. The Patrick the Wolf Boy and Weirsville.
Patrick the Wolf Boy must be which Patrick?
Yeah. Might be.
Which Patrick from Monsters?
Might be. It could be. It doesn't say that, but it could be.
Right. But that's probably who it's modeled after, right?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Eddie Monster.
And these are just a couple more adverts at the back. There you go. And the back cover looks like that. There you go. Molly Dancer on sale fall 2002. There you go. And that's also published by Airwave Comics, so that's another one obviously that I haven't got. But yeah, that's my comic from the spinner rack.
Sweet.
Which I hope you enjoyed having a look at.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's cool.
No, it's a nice one to have, and I just happened to find it by chance, like about 20 odd years ago, because I was in a comic shop and just happened to see it on the rack. So I picked it up. Mainly because of the cover. I do like the cover. I think it's really good. It sort of sums up the television series, which, like I say, you'll have seen it, won't you? I would imagine.
Yeah.
In the past.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. So, there you go, Pop.
I definitely love this. Look, she was the first hottie that kids got to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean, Pops.
It's like we didn't get to see a whole lot of that in kids shows until Barbara came along.
Mm-hmm.
She sent many a boy into puberty, I promise you.
Well, I was going to say, interestingly, in this drawing, they actually show her navel there, look.
Yes,
don't know if you can see that.
I saw that.
Because in the TV series, they always covered it up.
Yep, they would not allow it. They would not
so, as you can see, it does show it there.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. That was the first one. First, that girl, that lady right there definitely sent a lot of boys into puberty, no doubt.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. 1960, was it 1966 or something like that, Pops? 1966,
yeah, the same time we were watching Batman.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, around about the same time it was, wasn't it?
We were getting Catwoman in a black suit. We were getting Batgirl in a purple suit.
That's right.
They wasn't Genie.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's like, Barbara kind of stood out amongst all that.
Yeah. And I believe she's still with us, Pops.
Yes, I think so.
I believe she's still with us. So, yeah.
Right. What do we got?
So I hope you enjoyed that one.
I don't have anything new that I got in the mail to show y'all.
No.
So,
you got my parcel though last week, didn't you?
yes. We showed
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's good. I'm glad. I really am glad it survived though, Pops. I really am.
Oh, I know. That one, hey, when I pulled that thing up and I picked up that package, I was a little worried. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not surprised.
I took pictures, I sent it to Dave, and I said, I'm scared to open it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah. And I said to you, if you don't open it now, you've got about 5 days before you do, and you probably wouldn't have slept.
Yeah, you know me. Would have been bugging me the whole time. Did it make it?
But I really am glad that it survived, and it's something that you really wanted to have. So that's why I sent it to you.
That's cool. And I am going to get down there to buy me toys and get Casey to sign it.
Yeah, nice one. And then when you get it signed, you'll have to show it me again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So do we have anything else, Dave? Or we just?
I don't think I have anything else, and I don't think you have anything else, have you? Or do you want to do a quick advert or something before we go? I don't know.
Oh yeah, well, I'll definitely play ads. I just wanted to make sure we weren't forgetting anything.
No, I think we've covered everything nicely today, Pops.
All right, we won't be here next week. Y'all have a great Easter.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to send suggestions as to what we do in 2 weeks' time, then just let me know, Pops.
Yeah, just keep it old school.
Yeah, definitely old school. But it doesn't have to be Marvel. It could be DC. It could be an independent.
That's what I was going to say. Old school or independent.
Yeah.
Like if somebody's like 10 issues into their series and they want everybody to see issue 1, let us know. We'll do a read along. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. That's what it's all about, is trying to interact with people that are watching the show. And if they have a comic that they'd love to see read through, then let us know. Yeah.
Holla at us. Holla. I'm trying to figure out who we're going to. I think okay. I got it.
But like I say, I've got an issue in mind for myself if I don't hear anything further between now and 2 weeks' time, Pop.
All right, cool. So you'll get something.
Oh, you'll definitely get something.
You'll get something. All right. Yeah. Y'all have a great Sunday. Dave Brink, I sent you admin, sir. Dave Brink be here with the Drink with Brink at 2 o'clock. And Talon Crew over on Pilled at 4 o'clock. And holy crap, Dasher Reading at 6 o'clock. And 3 Beer Man at 7 o'clock. And Silverline at 8 o'clock. And it's just another madness day, people.
It sure is.
Tune in everywhere. We got you.
And have a nice Easter, Pops.
You too, my friend. I'll talk to you.
And I'll see you in 2 weeks' time, guys.
Bye.
Coming to Kalamazoo, an event so epic that it must be seen to be believed. A celebration so grand it spans 3 days. Kalamazoo Comic-Con. Join us April 10th through 12th, 2026 at the Kalamazoo Expo Center, 2900 Lake Street, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Doors open Friday from noon to 7 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Meet legendary comic guests like Andrew Petboy, Bart Sears, Bob Hall, Corinne Roberts, Dan Monroe, Danica Davidson, Paul D. Story, Randy Zimmerman, Roger Schultz, Scott Grosema, and Tim Seeley. They're all ready to sign, sketch, and share stories from your favorite comics. And that's not all. Rub shoulders with other special guests, including Blake Foster from Power Rangers, Daniel Logan from Star Wars, Hunter Dino from Power Rangers Dino Fury, Jason Douglas, the voice of Attack on Titan, Megan Shipman from My Hero Academia, Morgana Ignis from Hell of a Boss, Natalie Von Sistine from Dan to Dan, Tiffany Vollmer from Dragon Ball, Young Ye from Like a Dragon, Georgina Leahy, Christina Gailey, Christine McCulfer, Jesse Milo Miles, Kristen Simmons, and the amazing Pink Opal Cosplay. Dive into non-stop activities, thrilling panels and Q&As, autograph sessions, photo ops with stars, a massive exhibit hall packed with comics, merch, and collectibles, artist alley showcases, epic cosplay contests, gaming tournaments, kids zones for family fun, and so much more to geek out over. Don't miss this ultimate celebration of comics and pop culture. Grab your tickets now at grcomiccon.com. Prices start low with 3-day passes for the full adventure. We'll see you there, heroes.
Path of the Pale Rider. Oh yeah, Path of the Pale Rider is a Western apocalypse comic book series where death is broken. We're following a cowboy through the wasteland as he sifts through conspiracy theories trying to figure out what the heck happened. We don't have flesh-craving zombies. We have people whose soul didn't leave when their body died and their mind slowly rots. There's no magic bullet to the brain, there's no escape. You feel pain, you decompose, you lose your humanity. And by the way, this affects people, animals, insects, fish. So, do you have like 5,000 questions about how this world works? So does everybody else.
The Meg.TV, bro, because that's where it's at, yo. That's where it's at, yo.
If you missed the live viewing of any Meg production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. Madness Entertainment Group.